again, everybody. It is that time of the month again where I go over the comic sales to see what has happened. ICV2 has brought out their top 50 comics for May 2022, and it once again is not looking good for DC Comics at all. Their sales just keep getting worse, and if you think that what I'm going to show you here is just the tip of the iceberg and maybe they're doing better, I found another site also that has a more detailed breakdown of all the comics, I think up to like 200. So you can see what's really happening and how poorly some of DC comics are actually happening, what they're doing. It's not looking good. But let's go through the ICV2's top 50 comics for May 2022. At number 1, we have Amazing Spider-Man #1. As usual, Marvel Image Comics, we're right there at the top, all of that. The first DC Comics we get, surprise, surprise to no one, is Batman #123 Shadow War. That's the first DC Comics that we get. That's at number 6. Then we get Thor, and we get another one, Flashpoint Beyond #1 of 6 DC Comics, another Batman. Down the list we go, more Marvel, Boom Comics, IDW Publishing, Marvel Comics. We can reach to DC Comics. We have Jurassic League #1 of 6 from DC Comics. Apparently that's where the Justice League had dinosaurs for some ungodly reason. I can't be bothered to find out why. Next we have Batman Superman World's Finest #3, Batman Killing Time, Shadow War Zone #1, and we get more Image, Marvel, and we get to DC Comics, Batman Beyond the White Knight #3, another DC Comics here 27, Nightwing #92, Justice League #75 is at 34. Now this is a shocking development because I believe Justice League #75 was at, I believe, number 4 last month. I think it was at number 4 last month, and it's dropped all the way down to number 34. I predicted that was going to happen because that is the Justice League #75 where they kill the Justice League. I did a video on that. It is not very entertaining at all. It does not speak to you and say, well, this is something you should be interested in. It does not at all. The art is not that bad, but overall it's very underwhelming and lackluster. You really don't get anything out of the book, and I figure people would have picked it up really just because they wanted to see what happens, and once they see it, it's going to drop off. So it's at number 34, but I think it's going to drop off pretty soon. Let's keep going. More Marvel, Image, Boom. We have another DC comic here, Batman Beyond Neo Year #2. And that's the last DC Comics on this list. At number 45, Batman Beyond Neo Year #2. So this is not good at all for DC Comics once again. Pretty much everything on this list has some Batman in it. That's the thing about it. Some Batman in it. There's nothing else here other than Batman. But Batman again is the only title keeping DC afloat, and they keep trying to see if they could destroy that too. So I'm not sure what exactly the point of them continuing to do this is, but this is what we get. Understand me? So let me show you onto another site here. This is Comic Book Revolution. Stumble across this site, and they have a more detailed breakdown. This is their April 2022 single issue comic book sales rankings. It shows not only top 50 but 75 all the way down to 100. This is their April listing. I want to show you something in the April listing, and then I'll show you their May listing. Now here we are. Alright, as I said, Justice League #75 was at number 4 last time around, so it's there. But let me show you as we go down the list what it is we're getting. Right, we covered the 50 last time I did this video, so let's go down at all. And we have number 59, Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 10. At number 59, it just keeps dropping down the ladder further and further because nobody is interested in this book. It has become complete and utter joke to everything. I heard somebody said that they read an issue of it every now and again just to have a good laugh at how badly this thing is. It wasn't said to me that this isn't Superman at all. This is a joke, and that's why they get a kick to see how badly they're destroying this. As to tell you how it is. Captain Carter is at number 64. When that number one issue for that came out, that was like number 2 or something. But nobody was interested in it. Again, Marvel Comics may be a little better than thing, but they're still throwing off. Wonder Woman, Historia, The Amazons, number 2 is at 66. Lord have mercy. Let's see what else is going as we keep down this list. Catwoman is at number 84. Flash, number 781, is at 85. Lord have mercy, boy. Trial of the Amazons, Wonder Girl, number 289. Well, nobody cares about that. And we have Wonder Woman, number 786. Trial of the Amazons, number 91, which was no trial at all. They claimed it was supposed to be some big trial of the Amazons. It wasn't a trial of any Amazons at all. It was just basically another attempt to prop up Nubia and her nonsense. Batgirls, number 5 is at 94. God, it just keeps getting with Green Lantern, number 12 is at 99. Even the debut issues are these. What we have here? Flashpoint Beyond, right? Batman Beyond, New Year. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. The big events, Justice League number 75. Well, yeah, that's at number 4. Devil's Reign at number 7. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. Let's look through. This is the Batman, what they have here. I want to show you one thing here. Right, Detective Comics, which was a really big seller for Batman. And Detective Comics was a really big Batman seller. We have Detective Comics number 1058 at 162. And we have Detective Comics number 1057 at 196. Nobody is buying this. Let's look at May now. Right. Right, so let's look at May. We already went through the top 50. Let's go from 51. We do DC versus Vampires, Hunters. I haven't read it, I'm really interested in it. Superman, Son of Kal-El is at 61. It was at 50 the other day. It just keeps dropping. Detective Comics at 63, Robin at 64, Batman the Night number 5 at 65. It's going down. Sandman Universe Nightmare at 67. Yeah, boy. Batman Beyond the White Knight 76, Deathstroke 77. I haven't seen anything at all for like Flash or Wonder Woman or anything like that. We have Batgirls number 93. We have Nubia Coronation Special number 1 at 95. This is where they took the Amazons, warrior women Amazons, and basically had them checking IDs because they had this whole big thing for Nubia's coronation, and everybody needed to come and see Nubia be coronated as Queen of the Amazons. Nobody gave a shit, but they kept doing it. Flash number 782 at 97. Dark Knights of Steel number 6 at 98. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes all the way down at 99. Action Comics 1043 is at 100. That's one of Superman premiere issue. So this is not good at all, people. DC Comics are continuing to destroy themselves, and they seem to have no problem with it whatsoever. Nobody is buying any of their books. Nobody is buying anything. I mean, you are literally just destroying your own franchise base, your own, everything at all. Let's see, what's like Wonder Woman franchise? We have Nubia Coronation at 95, Wonder Woman number 787 at 102, and Trial of the Amazon number 2 at 199. Justice League franchise, we have Jurassic League at 18, right? Flash is at 97, Justice League at 90, One Star Squadron at 183, some unranked Aquaman at number 4, because no wonder they're getting rid of that. No wonder they're getting rid of that. What else we got here? Batman franchise as usual, but most of it falling off. Harley Quinn at number 15. Harley Quinn number 15 at 140. Why do they continue to make this Harley Quinn? Because nobody is interested in it, and yet they have already greenlit Harley Quinn for some new books coming out. I think is in August or something. So a whole set of stuff with she in space and all kind of thing. Another Harley Quinn at 169. I mean, it's not good. When they had that whole Eat, Kill, Bang tour, whatever, that was terrible. And they just kept at it. They just literally kept at it. Superman franchise, Son of Kal-El at 61, Action Comics at 100, Batman, Superman, World's Finest at 139, Action Comics at 173, Batman, Superman, World's Finest number 1 at 1. It just keeps falling off. Look at it, Wonder Woman's at 102. What else we have? This is just sad. Honestly, just really, really sad to see what has become of this. Honestly, to see what has become of this is just a complete and utter letdown, because once again, one of the biggest comic book titles at all, Naomi season 2 number 3 188. Well, nobody reading that garbage. That's a gift. That's a given. They even have Legends of Tomorrow they make into a comic book now. Father in heaven's name. DC Comics continues to just deteriorate with each passing month. Oh God, look, Teen Titans Academy, thank God they end that nonsense. It's not working anymore at all, people. It's not really not working anymore at all. It's a sad state of affairs. The only book that is keeping DC afloat is Batman. Everything else has dropped and literally dropped off, and nobody's reading it. And they seem intent on destroying Batman as well. Overloaded with a bunch of unnecessary things, ridiculous writing, and all sort of other crap. That is it for me, people. That's the update. Once again, DC Comics just keeps getting worse. Marvel Comics is hanging in there, but considering the fact that it's a toss-up between DC and Marvel and some of these indie publishers, it's not really anything big to talk about, because manga continues to dominate. They're giving people good stories and interesting things they want to read, and DC and Marvel just have no answer for it. None. Absolutely no answer for it. But DC is even worse off than most people could even want to admit. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell, be notified every time I put out a new video. If you like the video, if you want to comment something, let me know what your thoughts are on this. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.